Hi, welcome to Miss Music, or welcome back to Miss Music if you've been here before. Now, every now and then I hear a new album that just stops me in my tracks. It takes over my listening, jumps straight into my playlist and stays there. And that's exactly what happened when I listened to The Lighthouse by Tessa Rose Jackson, which I'm finding an extraordinary album. If you're already a fan of hers, let me know more about her in the comments. This is actually the first time I've listened to her or even heard about her. While I was writing this, I found out she's playing a gig in London in September, so I've already bought tickets for that. Super excited, looking forward to it. From what I gathered so far, Tessa Rose Jackson is a Dutch-British composer, singer, songwriter, and multi-instrumentalist, but that's about the be-all and end-all of my knowledge. But let's get on to the album. Now, the album opens with the beautiful title track, The Lighthouse. And this track speaks of faded memories, worries, and quiet fears. We meet a narrator who feels lost and adrift, stuck in a period of confusion and doubt and emotional turbulence. And the lighthouse becomes this powerful image of guidance, a beacon and a constant presence, steering her away from destruction and towards some kind of healing.
I sail a high tide on a lonesome wind, the trail of old spite invited in, the salty skin bent to drink the rain, and the memories fade. I've been away, I knew her by name. I've been away, but there rings a sound from beyond my reach, a kerosene glow, a light, a heat. The dusty old bow turns to heed the call, and the air starts to change. I've been away, it's been such a wait. I've been away. This must be the place.
On the bricks that make the building, Jackson turns to the small details and choices we make throughout our lives, the tiny bricks that gradually shape who we become. As the song unfolds, that slow, careful building is set against the knowledge that inevitably, when your time comes, every life reaches an end. That's when those bricks, I think, become, well, that's when they really matter. They add up to the totality of who you were, what you built, and how you will be remembered. And that thought is carried forward onto the track When Your Time Comes.
In the sad, foolish heart, how do you feel about it? The sickle moon on a clear night says, where are we gonna go when we die? Oh, 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 oh.
I started reading a review of The Lighthouse in The Guardian, which gave it 4 out of 5 stars, but I stopped after the first few sentences because I didn't want to be influenced by their take. But they compared the album to REM, Sharon Von Etten, and Burt Jansch. Personally, I hear the echoes of Joni Mitchell, Edie Brickell, and Kate Bush. And I think with anything this deep and rich, you're always going to pick up traces of other artists that you love. Tessa Rose Jackson brings those great singer-songwriters to mind because she shares something that's actually very hard to achieve, a sense of real honesty and sincerity in both her lyrics and her delivery. And that comes through especially clearly on the track Grace Notes. In music theory, grace notes are little decorative notes that aren't essential to the melody, but give it colour and character. Jackson uses that image as a metaphor for the tiny gestures of love and care that don't fix anything, but completely change how life feels. It's about finding softness and mercy in the middle of stress, regret, or emotional noise, and learning to notice and cherish the smaller details instead of only focusing on the big dramas.
I'm no younger. I've pushed my weight around, but I'm not the woman I thought I'd have to be by now. The first of silver petals on the rose. I thought I'd lose myself a bit, but I've never felt so close. Time it takes on, laid out like a song that you can only play once. Start to close with some grace notes.
If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about The Lighthouse and which tracks stood out for you.